Gigafactory's Green Promise is under construction. The Supercharger drive-in may have a home. Tesla Semi is spotted way away from home. And we have some new Supercharger openings in the UK. This is Tesla Tidbits episode number 377 for March 14th, 2018. We begin at Teslarati, where we visit the Gigafactory to take a look at its roof. Tesla had promised at an investor event that the Gigafactory would be using 100% sustainable energy with a massive solar installation on the factory's roof as well as on the ground. New aerial shots show that the roof installation is now well underway, with 6 banks of panels set up at one of the far ends of the factory. When the full installation is complete, Tesla expects the roof array to produce 70 megawatts of power, the largest such installation in the world by a factor of 7. Sticking with Teslarati and revisiting another Tesla promise, we see that the Supercharger drive-in that Elon mentioned recently may have found a home. Thanks to Tesla Motors Club forum member Walter B. finding a permit, it looks like the Supercharger Restaurant will be located in Santa Monica. The only reason the permit stuck out is that the permit described the site as a, quote, Tesla restaurant and Supercharger station, end quote. Teslarati points out that despite having a large lounge and food and drink available, the Kettleman City Supercharger, which was the first to have such a large building accompany it, did not have a restaurant mentioned in its permit. The irony of this location? Well, it's formerly an auto dealership and located in the middle of several more dealerships if Google Street View proves accurate. Next up, we shift over to Electrek, where the Tesla Semi has been spotted out and about again, but this time in a location that you certainly wouldn't expect. First, the truck was spotted at a supercharger in St. Charles, Missouri, and later on it was spotted at the Anheuser-Busch Brewery, likely paying a visit due to the order that the brewer put in for 40 of the new trucks. Making it from the Fremont factory to St. Louis is no small trip, 2,070 miles if you ask Siri. We'll see if it continues to head east or heads back home following its visit. Lastly tonight, I received a note from one of my listeners, Justin, today, letting us know that a couple of key supercharger openings happened over in the UK. First up is the northbound Liphook supercharger on the A3 just south of Guildford. And then secondly, we've got the Membury westbound opening as well. Justin tells me that these have been a struggle to get open, having finished construction some time ago, but unable to get power to the installation. Congrats to you folks in the UK getting a couple of needed superchargers online. Make sure you check out the links to the full stories in the show description. While you're at it, please consider supporting the show financially through Patreon at patreon.com/Tesla Tidbits. As always, thanks to the wonderful super patrons that support the show at the $10 plus level. They are John Waltauer, Drew Schuyler, John Waller, Mark and Sarah Thomas, Ryan Scarborough, Lee Sweet, William Henry Crew III, Dorian Steve Guberman, Bruno Quindici, John Rich, Joey Boots, Ralph and Cheryl Waterhouse, Adam Raymer Brown, Megawatt Photovoltaic Development, Todd Sullivan, Robert Healy, and Mitch Long. If you can't support the show with dollars, please be sure to show your love with positive feedback and subscriptions on YouTube, iTunes, and other services across the internet. That's it for tonight. If you have feedback for me, the best way to be heard is to tweet at Tesla Tidbits and use the hashtag AskTeslaTidbits if you'd like your question to be considered for the show. I'll see everyone back here again tomorrow. Until then, keep it charged and hit the road.